Yo, what's up everyone? This is Geralt, or Gear-Alt, whatever you want to call me, speaking to you today. As of the recent news, Turtle WoW is closing down, and I want to do some sort of time capsule video. Um, I don't really know what to say. I don't do these things usually, and this video is unscripted, so yeah, it may go wild here and there, but I'm going to try to keep myself composite, and I'm trying to not drag on too long, as I don't really see a point of getting too emotional and trying to be reminiscent of everything I've done here. But generally, it's been a pretty good time. I've had lots of memories. I've been playing since 2024, and Turtle WoW was um, basically my first solid WoW experience, because I did play WoW before. I played retail, played classic back when it launched a bit. I also played on other private servers, but I didn't play any other private server as much as I played Turtle WoW, as far as I'm concerned. Let's see how many hours. I've got a couple hours, not too much. I'm not even max level. I'm 56, yeah. But throughout my journey, I've had a really good time. Made lots of memories, and I'm gonna try to go over a couple things that I'm gonna miss. First of all, it's definitely gonna be the people and the server. Oh fuck you. Where do I go with this? No, leave me be. Oh yeah, I'm a little bit sick, so yeah, fuck that, fuck sickness. Uh, so I talked about my past experience with WoW. Kind of young. I'm, I don't suffer from much nostalgia about classic WoW, so when I first dabbled my toes into Turtle WoW, I didn't really know what to expect, but it was pretty fucking good. Mm, Mainly because um, I've been playing for a lot of time, and I never played solo, or not on this guy, not on Geralt, not on this warrior, because I had my friend. He's offline right now. He's Enwok Shaxias, or yeah, just call him Enwa. A really good friend of mine. Had a blast playing with him, because we decided to make two characters, start duo leveling on this server, and yeah, I'm gonna try to run. We basically ran this duo, both night elves, both thematically. I went as some sort of witcher, because it is an RP server, got a roleplay a bit, and he went as a Dunmer from what do you call it, Morrowind. Fun fact: I finished Morrowind not too long ago, and we did play on and off because we have other things in our lives going on, and we never played solo, so we always partied up together and did quests and whatnot. We met a bunch of people, and excuse me, um, uh, as I've said, I'm a bit cold, and yeah, it's been great. A few things I had that added to my roleplay was this awesome, what do you call it? Transmog, I guess, on my guy, which is, I just slapped some random gear that looked Witcher-esque and called it a day. I even had this weapon, so this is for humans and this one is for monsters, just like in the base game Witcher 3, or the books or whatever. I even had some macros actually. Yeah, so I had Ard, Axie. This is Battle Stance, Berserker Stance. What else do I have here? Cleave Igni was Whirlwind. We had Quen as defensive stance. Oh, and equip shield and some sort of one-handed weapon. Thunder armor, wave, and oh yeah, Irden. So yeah, when you press this button, it would use the spell and also say in chat that I casted that sign. Oh man, I was gushing out so much, especially in dungeons. Must have been pretty annoying, but fuck it, bro. It was so fun. So yeah, a couple people I met here. Let's go over them quickly. Amunet. I don't really remember. I don't really remember all of them, but yeah, Amunet, Atena's gonna mention them briefly. Batoba, Black Bambi. Now, Black Bambi, he was a Tauren druid who kept ganking me and Enwa in Winterspring and Felwood, and holy fuck. He kept kicking our butts because he was 60, we were 55, 54 ish. And even though we were Hunter and Warrior combo, he was just chopping us up. While farming, by the way. Then we got Buffnut. This guy is another druid, I think a healer. Tauren. Caesar. Now, Caesar was one of the first people I met on this server. This guy was a high elf mage, and I remember getting my first gold from him. All because we had a good time chatting while I was questing with Enwa, and he was doing some farming in Darmal, I think. I don't know, mage stuff. And I remember needing that 1 gold for something, and he just gave it to me, and that was really sweet of him. Then we got Clementine. Clementine is an alt for one of these guys. Yeah, Naras. Naras was a great fellow. He's once again a Tauren druid. Really chill guy to be around. Had some pretty fun stories to share with me and Enwa. And this was his high elf priest alt because he didn't really like 3 form. Eliprod, from this guy I got my first helmet. I don't have it here. Maybe I have it in my bag. Let me check. I had a lot of stuff stashed because I'm a hoarder and because the transmog on this server wasn't exactly great. You needed to farm some tokens, and I do have some tokens, but I never got to use them, which sucks because we didn't even get to 60. We didn't do any raids, any late game dungeons. We just kind of got into that, and now the server's, closing down. But that's fine. No point crying over spilled milk. Yeah, I had 37 fashion coins. These are the things you use for transmog. Yeah, this was made by Eliprod. It even says here, my first helmet. I got it back at level 30-ish. And I got it while in Ratchet. This guy just gave it to me. He said, oh, you need a helmet, dude? I'm a blacksmith, I can make you one. And he just made it for me. And that was really sweet of him. Never forgot, always here, always stashed. What else do we have? Ifano, this guy I met while farming. Oh, that was one of the best farms. Here in Lapidus, you would go in this river. It would be like a 3-pointed river. And you would fish electric eels. No. Some sort of stone eels or whatever. They would sell for about 1 gold each, which is 20 gold per stack, and that's how I got my 400 gold. I was saving up for level 60 mount, which once again I never got to purchase, but who cares. Isual, this guy tried to make me better for PvP. I had a pretty bad PvE build, which I still kind of have. Is this one? Yeah, I had a fucking add-on that changed my gear because I really like this outfit, but I want it to be useful. So yeah, this is the stuff I had on me, including the tabard for Cold Embrace. I've never even dabbled in this guild. I don't know why I'm part of it because I've never really done too much. Originally, I'm from Lost in Aberdeen, and I think that guild is dead. But we're gonna get to that. John Turtle, Legend, Just Wait, Kafi, Commodus and Slabe here. These were our alternate universe counterparts because these guys were also playing together, also a leveling duo. Slabe was a paladin and Commodus was a rogue. And they were both human, both male. And it was such a fun time seeing them the first time back in Darkshaw, somewhere around here. We bonded up, made some jokes, and eventually settled on running our first dungeon, Deadmines, here in Westfall. That was my first dungeon on this server, and I've done it with those 2 guys and Wolf Scream, which is a shaman orc. And after that, they kept leveling. We kept leveling as well. We did meet here and there, chat a bit, but we never got to do what we wanted to, which is, end game content. But yeah, it was nice meeting those two guys. And there was even a Scarlet Monastery incident, which I'm not gonna go into. Then we got Corridon. No, Corridon, sorry, I don't remember who this is. MacCool. MacCool was one of the guys in Lost in Aberdeen, my former guild. This guy was absolutely amazing. He was a dwarf warrior. He helped me and Enwa do some questing here in Hinterlands through Gentile lore. I remember him giving me some advice. A legend of a guy. I really hope one of these people watch this video, maybe, and they remember me and they're all like, oh dude, it's you. Yeah, it was a great time. Let's chat again. Probably not gonna happen, but it would be dope. What else? Luperkin was also a legend. I even did a Reddit post on r/turtlewow with him. This guy was another night elf who was a warrior like me, but posing as a samurai. And he was pretty fucking cool. He liked PvP, and I remember running Moradon. Yeah, that was the dungeon with him. And Ainwa and a couple other people. Very fun time. Then we got... Oh, I skipped over him. Whatever. Then we got Mathos, Max Milk, Muff Sarah, those who know. Naras, just talked about him. Needle Girl. Needle Girl was some auction house guy, if I remember correctly. Some guy from Russia. I think he sold me some stabs or whatever. Anyway, Nixtrom, that's and was Warlock, Gnome Warlock. He leveled for like 10 levels and gave up. Very fun stuff. I also had some other alts on this server, but I'm not gonna go into them. I played Druid, played a bit of a Priest, not too much though. Some Mage, some Rogue, not really. That was level 5, so I wouldn't really consider that as playing. Nortram. Who is Nortram? I think this was... Yeah, this was a guy who gave me some pretty solid advice on making my warrior talents and, getting better at the game. I don't remember if it's the same guy, but Hamlith was... I think it's the same guy actually, but probably an alt of his. Yeah, he gave me some advice to get some gold for my first mount, which I eventually got from elsewhere, but we're gonna get there eventually. Enwa, absolute fucking mythical legend. Was so fun playing with him. Pally Heals XD. Froggy. Rarlin was another priest. Probably also an auction house flipper, I don't remember exactly. Raymonds was another guy who helped me with the warrior stuff. Resi. Who was Resi? Oh, Resi was this Hungarian rogue from Final Blow, was it? Or something like that. I don't remember his guild name. But yeah, it was a very interesting time. We met in Winterspring and he kept ganking us, similar to Black Bambi, until we eventually made a peace treaty and, we were back on good terms. Scarlet Power, Seradia, Scad. Scad was a person, I think a girl. Yeah. Scad was the girlfriend of another guy, I don't remember what's his name. We met in Gilneas. They were pretty cool. Oh yeah, Gilneas. Gilneas was actually one of my favorite zones. My and Enwa's favorite zones to level and quest in. We said we'll have a, final stroll around Gilneas before the server closes down, so we're probably gonna do that eventually when he's back online. yeah, if there's one place in this Azeroth that I wanna let my character rest until eternity ends, it would be Gilneas. Gilneas was amazing, really good zone. We never got to explore Scarlet Enclave, Grim Reaches. Those were added. Northwind. Yeah, we didn't explore this, but I mean, I would like to, but it's kind of too late now. So it is what it is, man. Slave, Commodus's friend, Squatch. Now, who was Squatch? Squatch was, I think, some Tauren. Don't know much about him. Probably a Tauren druid. Or a warrior. Whatever. Yeah, that's my friends list. Absolutely legendary friends list. There were a lot of nice times on this server, and man, I'm gonna miss them. However, I do have about 25 gigabytes of fucking screenshots on my hard disk, so I'm never gonna delete them. They're gonna be there for the rest of time, and I'm gonna look back on them fondly, like I will look on this video, because I don't want to again make it emotional. You know, it is what it is, man. We'll get over this, and eventually times are gonna pass. We're gonna get old, and you know, Turtle Wow is gonna be one of those things we're gonna look back on fondly, because it was generally a nice time. And oh, fuck that guy. And yeah, I'm gonna miss it, but it is what it is. You know what? I and lots of people, if you've played Turtle Wow, I can strongly say we had on this server is unique, because this is irreplaceable. WoW Classic and WoW Plus, WoW Classic Plus and whatever else won't be like Turtle Wow. Turtle Wow was entirely unique. Like many other things, and you know, it's kind of pointless to say that something is unique because it's subjective and personal experience, but you know, this server was irreplaceable, and despite it being a pretty sad thing, I think it's good, man. I think at the end of the day, if something is irreplaceable, it just makes it more valuable to you and other people, and I'm just grateful I have been part of this wonderful community, wonderful game, and I'm glad I played the time I played. You know, I'm glad I did what I did. Really fun stuff. Now, is there something I forgot to say? I don't know. Again, I don't have anything scripted, and uh, I don't know. I've just seen a lot of people being reminiscent about the server, doing videos, getting. There's this guy who's like a reporter doing interviews for the GMs, and that was really cool. So I just wanted to do something similar, but also kind of a time capsule, which I'm gonna look back on when I get older. So yeah, lots of fun memories here too. We used to PvP right around this spot. You know, run duels, try to train. Yeah, that was pretty fucking epic. Anyway, thanks for watching. No point dragging this forward. Thanks for listening to me, and yeah, see you on the flip side. Goodbye.